Hi yoga friends, it's Heather Mahler from Still Waters Yoga, and I have a short moving with breath sequence here to share with you. It's all about tuning in, and sometimes that's exactly what we need to do, just kind of let go of what's happening around us and take a moment to notice what really is true, which is everything we can control. Ourselves, our emotions, our thoughts, and the best way to do that can be feeling the breath. So let's start just by taking a hand to the heart or the chest, hand to the belly, and close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and just begin to notice. Notice yourself. Notice any details of yourself that are right there on the surface. That might be physical, that might be mental, it might be emotional. Just allow yourself to feel. And you don't have to do anything with what you find. Just allow it to be there with you. This is you right now, this moment. And this information, it just builds an awareness for us, that connection to ourselves, so that when we allow ourselves to tune back into what's outside, then we're aware of what we might need to deal with it. We'll take just a couple more breaths here. And then go ahead and just release your arms, let your hands dangle alongside. Just let yourself notice energetically, how do you feel? Maybe things have changed. And you're welcome to continue to keep your eyes closed, or you can let them gently open. Take a breath, sweep the arms up overhead. We're going to turn the palms down as you exhale. Press the palms down and release your breath completely. You might let yourself just gently sway and move as you're reaching your arms up with your inhale. And then releasing the breath, pressing the hands down. This breath is known to some people, I suppose, as joining heaven and earth. So you might even consider how it feels energetically here to have your feet placed on the earth, to be reaching it up and almost gathering the energy from heavens, bringing it down, almost grounding yourself. Kind of feel yourself moving through the space around you as you're connected to the ground, to the earth. Do that one more time. And allow your body just to begin to move with a fluidity. So let your knees soften. Allow yourself just to kind of sway with your movements, with your breath. And reach the arms open to the sides. And you're going to take your hands and flex them out like you're pressing away. So you might even feel that aliveness move through the arms up into the shoulders, into the chest. You're just going to drop your ear towards your shoulder and take a few breaths. Just feeling into the right side of your neck, down into where the neck and the shoulder come together, maybe into the back body. You might even turn your head. Just a couple breaths. Come up to center and drop your ear to the opposite shoulder. Still pressing the arms apart. Tuning in and feeling into the physical of this, in the neck, the energetic. And bring your head back up. You're going to flex the hands the other way, so drop the fingers down, press out into the tops of the hands away, and just notice how that feels different. For me, when I had my hands flexed with the fingers up, I could feel it in the underside of my arms. Taking the fingers down, you can feel it across the top, that top line of the arm, from the wrist up to the top of the shoulder. And again, dropping the ear to the shoulder, and big full breath, moving the head as maybe it feels appropriate. Bringing the head up, dropping your ear to the other side. And then release your hair. Arms down, again, just letting the hands dangle, and take a moment just to notice. How do you feel now? Has anything changed? We're gonna open the arms back out to the sides. You take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're gonna turn and twist over to the left. Bring your right hand in to join your left hand. Inhale back to center, and exhale. Twist over to the right, joining the hands. And just moving with your breath. Inhale to open, exhale to twist and join. You can bend to the knees as I'm doing. You can lift your opposite heel. As you're going from side to side, you can take your gaze with you, or you can let it stay neutral. This time, as you inhale, sweep your arm up and over to the other side, and as you exhale, join the hands together. So like a big, huge rainbow of hope. We all need a little bit of hope right now, right? The possibilities. We're all joining together as community, and that feels wonderful. You can find support wherever you need it. You just have to reach out and ask. Notice your breath. Notice your heart. Take this one more time. And then come back to center. Release your arms down. Let your hands dangle. And notice again. How do you feel? What do you need? What do you notice? Maybe things have changed. Using that connection with your breath to notice that things can change just that quickly. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. We're going to take the right arm and reach it down the leg. Extend and reach up with the left arm and down with the right. You start to side bend and continue that oppositional reaching. Couple breaths and come back up. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Left arm reaches down, right arm up. Continue that reaching as you side bend. Come back up and release down. Inhale, arms up. This time you're gonna grab onto your left wrist, reach up and draw yourself over. I'm gonna take a breath and twist down to look at the floor. And then a breath to turn up and look up towards the ceiling. Come back up, release. And then inhale. Clasp onto the right wrist and take yourself up and over to the left. Big breath, twisting down. And breath, and twist up. And inhale, coming back up, and release everything. Take a moment, couple breaths just to notice. Inhale, take your arms up overhead, and as you exhale, let yourself just fold over. Bend the knees, come down to the floor. Bend your knees enough that you can reach down to the floor. As you inhale, walk your hands forward a little bit, just enough so that you're not pulling yourself forward, but you can still feel yourself weighted through the feet. And you might even be able to straighten the legs any amount. Even so, if not, feel that, again, oppositional amount of stretching here. Take a couple breaths. And then you walk your hands back in, coming up the legs, sliding, rounding up through the back, and coming back up. and pause and just notice. And let's come back to that beginning breath. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, exhale, press the palms down, feeling that sense of grounding, that sense of connection. Body, mind, breath, earth. Let's do that 2 more times. Come back to stillness. Take your hand to your heart, one to your belly. Physically feeling into those internal rhythms, the ones that are with us all the time, reminding us that sometimes all we need to do is pause and tune in. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.